where we're going to be shooting from 9 feet. People go, come on, 9 feet. Trust me, okay? Most gunfights start out as fistfights. True or false? I say true. Most gunfights start out here. You don't start out like this, that Matt Dillon thing at the beginning of Gunsmoke. No real documentation that gunfights like that ever took place in the Wild West. No documentation. Okay? People used to sneak up behind people and shoot them in the head. That's how you want a gunfight in the Wild West. Don't play fair. Okay? So we think about this from a statistical standpoint. We have to go by what the FBI says because a lot of records are kept on police gunfights. Not many are kept on civilian gunfights. So, but there is some carryover, right? So between 0 and about 21 feet is where about 75 to 80% of most gunfights occur. What is significant about 21 feet?
It's 7
Think
times
about
3.
It's the time it takes for someone to run to you.
Well, actually, you get more than that. Think about your car. Police officer pulls you over and stops his car, gets out of his car, and you get out of your car. How far apart do you think you are? If he's done what he's supposed to do, from his door to your door is about 21 feet. Okay? And it came about, we talked about a guy named Dennis Tuller and the Tuller rule and a bunch of other stuff we won't get into right now, but understand that that's kind of a standard. Okay? So we think, well, we split the difference and we say 9 feet. This is where a lot of this stuff occurs. Handgun fights are very short distance, violent affairs. They're not long distance, long drawn out like we see on TV. They're very short, short time span. So normally less than 3 rounds, over in about 3 seconds. That's pretty fast. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the drill that you're going to do, and you're going to do it a bunch of times. What we're going to do is called the 1-hole drill or the 5-shot drill or whatever. I'm going to shoot 5 shots. And I'm going to try to put them all in that black dot right there from 9 feet. So you say, well, that's easy to do. Well, if I can do it at 9 feet, can I do it at 50 feet? Does anything change from 9 feet to 50 feet? The answer is no. Nothing changes. The only thing that changes is the time it takes me to make sure everything's lined up and actually pull the trigger, because the gun's going to be moving. Okay, you can't keep it still. It's going to move. Okay, because you're human. The way we're built, the gun's going to move. You're always going to be trying to find that thing. Ladies, the perfect sight picture. You saw a picture of it in the presentation. The perfect sight picture. Forget about it. It's kind of like the perfect man. Sorry, he doesn't exist. Okay? You're going to look for it. You're going to keep looking for it, but you're never going to find it. What's going to happen is, the longer you try and hold the gun out there, the more you're going to get this. And you're going to start shaking. Get the gun up, focus on the front sight, press the trigger. Okay? Don't try and get it perfect, because it's not going to happen. Okay? So I'll try and do my thing now. Let's see if we can do this. All right? So if anybody scream when I pull the trigger.
Talking about range etiquette, this is where we go hot.
So the range is hot. Okay? So you're going to start out right here just like this. Okay? Right in front of your target, looking down range, look at the target. Get the gun up in front of you, finger on the trigger.
Everybody notice how we standing? It's nothing really exaggerated. We're not, it's natural, relaxed stance. Feet shoulder width apart. Arms in full extension. That gun does that a lot. Is that your ammo?
It's good.
Is that your ammo? Or is that extractor wearing out? That gun does that a lot.
I think it's a combination of a couple things. All right, so come on down here. So Gary has got his act together today. Okay. Normally, what we try and do is fire a group of shots that in this distance, and you can see I wasn't shooting fast. As a matter of fact, that was probably a little bit faster than I wanted you to do it. But the idea was shoot the shot, hit the reset on the trigger, get my sight picture again, focusing on the front sight, and this is what I'm getting, okay? So you guys have been in the military, know what this is, challenge coin. Now I want to be able to cover or have all the shots touching the diameter challenge coin. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, okay? So, and if you're interested, we have GTAC coins that we use, and that's our standard, okay? That's what we're looking for. Now, we use an 8-inch pie plate for a reason. This is actually a really good way to think about the biomechanics of your body is that, you see, that's a handspan, right? So if I superimpose that here, now if I'm shooting, if I put all my rounds on this 8-inch plate, think about what I'm doing. I'm hitting all the good stuff, okay? Or even to the head. This is a 6-inch square here, and this is a 6-inch circle in here. So if you keep all your rounds on the plate, you're doing really, really good. So this is what you're looking to do. This is what we're trying to do. Don't be disappointed if you only get your rounds in the 6-inch circle or on the 8-inch circle. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable, okay? Something within a fist like that, because we're not shooting fast. We're not trying to do this fast. We're not doing anything. We need to be able to do this first before we do anything else. This is more important than anything else, okay? Because I didn't miss. Because if you saw me shoot at this, and I want to you go with that. Okay?
Call my money back.
Exactly, right? But from a marksmanship, the marksmanship portion of it is much more important than the speed and everything else. Lance has alluded to it several times. How do you get better at doing something? By doing it, by practicing it correctly. You know, doing a bunch of repetitions, you can do a bunch of repetitions, that's great. But if you do it, you know, if you're doing crap repetitions, you become a crap master. You become very good at doing the wrong thing. Okay, so you need to do it right. So does it take a little bit of time? Yeah, no problem. You're going to be doing this already in the next few minutes. You'll be doing this. If you do, just pay attention. Don't get excited. Okay, the first time you shoot, you're going to get one right there. You're going to go, ah! Then you get all cocky, and then it's going to go all over the place. Just get cocky. Just got to be cool, and everything's going to be fine. It's not hard. Just, if it was hard, like I said, Gary wouldn't be doing it. And I haven't shot since the last time we did this class was the beginning of last month. The last time I shot a line fire. Now, I will tell you that I've shot a lot of my laser gun, so it helps me with my trigger control and everything, and sight pictures. So that's proper practice. Helps me maintain. This is the verification of what I've been doing now for the last 30 days. I can still do this. Okay? So we can talk about that dry fire stuff as we go along too. All right, so we all good. All right, so give me my folks that have guns over here. You got your own gun, you come over here. Okay. All right, so both have your own guns. Both have your own. 2 guns.
We had 2 guns.
2 guns?
Oh, that's my mother picked this. I like to stop at the 20.
Gotcha. All right. So